James Bedford, speaking of taped shows, having the buffer of promo move botches being able to be removed and redone. Have you ever seen Hogan's SmackDown promo botch against Vince? One of my all-time favorites. I'll have to look for it. We can play it as a stiff one if it's worthy. But that's an important point there too. You talked about everybody's like promo game having to be on point. But you didn't, even for taped shows, do retapes of like a backstage promo you could shoot 10 times, but anything in the ring, you're not going to do that again because the live audience is going to yawn through it.
I remember one time I think we were in the Boston Gardens, and Stone Cold was coming out, and he was supposed to shoot this gun that had a net, and it was supposed to entangle Scott and I. And we did it 4 fucking times in front of the live crowd of us walking down the ramp and him coming up behind us and this fucking net thing just going poof. It was like, fuck. Finally, it was like it came at us and we kind of ran into it
like Bela Lugosi in the octopus scene in Wood wrapping it around.
Exactly. Fucking brutal.
There we go. Now, are we getting a strike now because of this fucking WWE video? Oh, he got you, Kev. That was you trying to run away, I guess.
Yeah.
Crawl away. All right, you can take that off before fucking YouTube was after. Nerdy for Life 79. Always enjoy watching the podcast working from home. Question for Kev. Rewatching WCW from early 1998. Looks like you were having fun working the angle with Paul the Giant White throwing quote-unquote coffee in his face. Any stories from that time?
Just fun.
He was a good one?
I've always liked Paul. Yeah, I remember one time I jumped over the top rope to like planche on him, and I caught my toe, and that motherfucker, man, he snatched me like.
Oh, nice.
He caught me, man. It was just like, I'm thinking, how the fuck am I not gonna get fucked up? He got me.
Wow.
Scooped me up in the warning track.
Well, you should know better to do a plancha, for God's sake. That's the first thing. What you were on that night.
What's a motherfucker to do? And I just want to...
Shay's Rebellion.
Just that fucking rot down when that net hit me. I mean, you couldn't have went down any slower if you were Mr. Fuji.
That's quite a moment. I didn't recall that.
Oh, fuck. After you know what? It was one of those things like by the time we finally got it, I was so over it. I was just like, what the fuck ever?
Just collapse, just crumble.
It was like when they kept trying to drop blood on me with that new blood gimmick at WCW.
Yes, and only missed you by about 4 feet.
Yeah, they drop it in Arkansas, and I was in fucking Cleveland. I'd be like,
yeah,
missed it by just a little bit.
But you didn't learn your lesson from the net. You should have thrown yourself over into the blood.
Yeah.
Charge the blood.
Well, if they would have dropped it 4 times in a night, I would have.
Kliq This is a production of Butch and Sundance Media, produced in association with Podcast Heat. Producer Steve Kaufman, graphics by Dominic D'Angelo, title sequence by Wesley Burleson, theme song by Dale Oliver.
Can we say something?
Tristan Nash, yes.
At no time were there any optics or fucking the word Biden used
in this episode.
Episode.
We'll see that reflected in the ratings. Copyright 2023, Sundance Media. Kevin, are we doing another one?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Join us.
Peace.